Welcome back everyone, and today guys I'm going to be giving you a guide on the new creative mode that came onto Arc last week for the Xbox One. Note, now this only works on non-official servers, so if it's not going to work if you're an official. So, let's talk about what is creative mode. Well, creative mode is effectively Minecraft's version of creative. So you'll get the ability to fly, spawn in almost anything, as well as unlock all the engrams, just to name a few. Now, how do you activate? Well, there's actually 4 ways to get this, but in order for you to actually get it, the first thing you're going to need to do is open the command bar. Now, in order to do that, you're going to need LB, RB, and X and Y at the same time, and then you've got the command bar open. Now, the first way to get it for yourself is just for yourself. Is go cheat, GCM. Just go cheat GCM. And then you do that, and then bam, I'm now in creative mode, as you can see by the wrench and hammer on the bottom of my screen. Now, you only need to do cheat if you're not on your single player world, by the way, so keep that in mind. Once you've done that, like I said, you'll be in creative mode, as you can see by the wrench and hammer. Now, there are other ways to do it, to get creative mode, as in as by people giving you creative mode, or by having the server setting for creative mode, which we're going to do a bit later. So let's go into the next bit. So, in order to give it to someone else, so let's say your best mate's on the server, you're like, I want to give him creative mode. What you got to do is you got to go GCM and T. Now what this does is, if your mate is directly in front of you right now, so let's just say he's bang in my face right now, and I type that, he will get creative mode. However, let's say your mate is nowhere to be found. He's on the north side of the island, and you're like, oh man, I'm in Herb Island, I don't know how I'm going to get to you in time. Well then, quick and easy, what you're going to do is change that to a P, and then all you're going to do is then do a play, sorry, then you just need to put in their player ID. So, I'm just going to type this in so you can actually see it. So you go cheat GCMP player ID, and now if you don't know, your player ID is actually here. It's the specimen implant. And it'll say here, you know, mine's 86 blah blah blah, and you just do that like I said. So you got the cheat GCMP, and then the player ID space, and then there you go. Now the final way to get it is only if you're an admin on someone else's server, or you know, your own single player world. And basically what happens is you're going to tick the tick box, show creative mode. Now how that works is basically, if you're an admin on a server or your own single player world, this little button will appear here, and this is where you can go disable or native creative mode at will, just whenever you want, and you can only have access to that, like I said, if it's on the single player world or you're an admin. Now let's talk about the actual uses of creative mode. So creative mode in its basic form just is great if you really want to build stuff. Now you can spawn in anything in the game, or almost anything in the game, because you can only spawn in engrams. Yes, so you will unlock every engram when you get it, right? And you can only spawn in the engram. So for example, you know, gunpowder's an engram, saddles are an engram. You can't do anything that is not an engram, which means you can't spawn in dinos, you can't spawn in kibble, you can't spawn in anything higher than primitive, and so forth. Right, it has to be an engram. If it's not an engram, you can't spawn it in through creative mode. You're gonna have to use the other commands, such as Giphy and all that other jazz. Now, how does this work? It depends on your depends on what you want to spawn. So how it works is, say for example, the oil pump. It comes in a stack of 1, so you click the oil pump once. So I'm actually going to look up oil pump quickly. So oil, and then I go to this, and then my bad. I forgot that it's already in my inventory. Hold on. Let me do this. Go through it. There we go. I just bought another oil pump. See, that came in stack of 1 because that's how it comes, as a stack of 1, you know. So the items that don't stack will come in stack of 1s. Then the next one, so say for example beds, they come in stack of 3s. You hit the bed once and you will get a stack of 3 then. Furthermore, if you just want to get anything, so say for example Adobe structure, so actually we'll go metal, and I just want to get a normal foundation. So foundation is here. Press it once, there you go, you get 20 foundations straight away. Now, let's say you don't have the patience of just sitting there and holding down the button, you know, and getting these things to spawn. You can just hold the right trigger and it'll just spawn. However, if you want to see the direct number you're getting, because you're going to have to leave the menu to see it, if you just put the blueprint in your hotbar, then hold it down, and there you go. I think you're going to have enough foundations for a while. Now, another thing you can do as well is if you only want to do it in the stack of 20. So I'm just going to quickly go through all these tech walls to show you. Alright, so I've got no tech walls left in my inventory. Press it once, bam, you get 20 walls straight back. in your inventory. So that is how you spawn items. It's quite simple. If you want to make your life easy, just put the blueprint in your hotbar and just spawn it in like no tomorrow. Or if you just want to, go tap, like I only need like maybe 5 doors or 20 doors or whatever, just tap it once, there you go. Then put in your hotbar, it's like, oh, I've run out of doors, tap the hotkey again, there you go. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, alright, so creative mode looks pretty awesome, right? Now, why on earth do I want creative mode? Well, there's actually 2 good reasons why creative mode is useful. First of all, if you just love building bases, I mean the smack dad, the good awesome bases, the impenetrable forces, it's great for that. Or, let's say for example, your server gets wiped, right? It gets completely corrupted, deleted server, right? Then everyone has to start back, and you've spent 5 years on this server. You're like, no, we're gonna have to restart, and the dinos are gonna be a pain to respawn. But you can make everyone in creative mode just for the session, and then renounce it all straight after. And then they can build up their bases again, and then you can just get their dinos back. So it's a great way for that if you need to rebuild your entire server. And then the final thing is for finding out new admins. So since creative mode only gives you access to engrams, it's great because, then you don't see like level 5,000 gigas on the map. Because it's like, oh, that admin obviously can't be trusted then. No, you give him creative mode for maybe 2 weeks. He's like, oh yeah, look, this guy's in spawning, ridiculous things, not given a PvP tribe, like 10,000 pieces of C4. No, he's pretty good. And there you go, you got yourself a new admin, But that's basically it, guys. Creative mode is just, it's awesome, it's great. I love it. That's really all I can say about it, guys. It's pretty chill. But yeah, in summary, popping on the screen right now. But with that all being said, guys, I hope you have an amazing, a fantastic day. And I'm going to see you guys around in the next video.